Okay, so I have essentially yesterday I have went to wait. Okay. Here we are already on the Irdorath, House of Irdorath, but I have decided that actually I'm gonna go back to chapter 5 for a moment because I want to check something. Or would like to do something. Before we're gonna swim to Irdorath, I kinda want to get my ass some additional ammunition. The problem is that, like, for an example, like the regular arrows, I have 133, but it's whatever. The regular arrows we can refill. Razor arrows 540, okay, but like a blunt arrows only 44. Magic arrows only 22. Fire arrows only 90. Yeah, like especially that ammo of the blunt arrows is, well, it doesn't look good. There are gonna be a lot of the skeletons in the halls of Irdorath, so it really makes sense to eventually, you know, kind of, well, a refill on the arrows.
I'm not touching that.
So I guess this is what we are going to do.
Get so worked up.
No idea.
That was obvious all along.
That.
Who says things like that?
He can't keep anything to himself. Take care of everything for everybody.
And he works all day too.
Will it ever
To
change?
Bosper.
There you. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I am very low on gold. What did I spend all the gold on? Did I have like 1,000?
That's all just gossip.
Hello?
We can only wait and see.
I am actually confused.
I never knew that.
It was just like you said.
For what did I spend the...
He doesn't see that. I can't help
What?
We can only wait and see.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Okay, wait, I am so confused.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What did I spend the money on? Well, I spent the money on something. And on the house of the Irdorath, I have very little ammo. That's interesting. Well, no matter. We are going to craft the blunt arrows. I'm gonna probably forge myself some ore slabs to make the magic arrows. And that's about it. Fire arrows as well. No fire arrows because missing ingredients.
That's been known a long time.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
It's really not my problem.
I can't believe that.
That's all just gossip.
I'm getting short on the arrows though, so we have to
Looked up.
definitely do something about that one.
I can't believe that.
Hey, you!
Hey!
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Can I-
that.
Oh, what?
What?
It can't go on like this forever.
It's a bad business.
But he knew that all along.
doesn't surprise me.
You didn't get that from me.
I'm no better off myself.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I have
But no,
plenty of
he
iron
insisted
ore
he knew better.
and some lamp of ores. That's nice.
That doesn't surprise me.
You didn't get that from me.
I never knew that.
I'm gonna use all the steel bars to create the blunt arrows, and after that we're gonna do the magic arrows.
It's all just gossip.
It's probably the best thing that we can do.
Got my own opinion about that.
Oh, that's
been
about
going on a
all.
long time.
Now we're gonna do the ore bars, and from the rest of we can do like a 2 only. For the rest we're gonna do the steel bars.
You really didn't deserve that. There you.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I knew that would be a problem.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
That was quite obvious.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
So why won't they listen to me? I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Do you really believe that?
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Missing ingredients,
change.
alright. No magic arrows.
Wait and see.
I'm gonna be able to make
I
like
agree with you completely.
50 of them, I think.
That's the
And then the rest goes into blunt arrows again.
That's all just gossip.
Actually 25.
Where did you pick that up then?
I never knew that.
Well, the rest goes into blunt arrows and then razor arrows as well.
We can only wait and see.
That's really not my problem.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Do you really believe that?
I've got my own opinion about that.
Do you really believe that?
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Okay, enough of blunt, no razor
It's
arrows.
so worked up.
I agree with you completely.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
But he knew that all along.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I can't believe that.
You listened to the wrong people.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I think we can make like a 1 more set of the razor arrows.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
And then we are hitting like the hulls of Irdora.
I'm not telling you anything new.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Okay. About time, lads. About time.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I could technically clear out the whole city, kill almost everyone in there. I could do many other stuff, I guess.
He had better shut
But
up.
am I gonna? Am
He
I
simply
gonna?
talks too much.
Hey, you! And what?
I can't take care of everything right now. And it's going to get worse.
With more than I found out, I intend. Sounds like couldn't you use? I knew we're all going to meet.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I'm not sure if I could take Angar eventually, but fuck it. I mean, I don't need really all these people.
I used to say that myself.
And yet again, exactly like yesterday. Let's go, Irdorath.
Nothing's going to change about that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I can actually scam all these people. Yet again.
Maybe.
Same old thing all over again.
Hey, you!
Can't go on like this forever.
I don't want to hear that anymore.
Okay. I mean, like, we don't really need more. Let's change the arrows to razor arrows. Oh, lucky in that one. A lucky arrow. For the perfect number. Well, unlucky. Actually, we can take Diego's help
Do you really
to learn more accuracy.
Been there, done that.
Who told you that?
You just have to listen.
As if I don't have enough problems.
That will never change.
88%.
There have been all kinds of wars.
I hardly know what to believe.
But hey, this armor they have on myself is just something else. It provides not only shit tons of defenses, it also gives you plus 15 strength and dexterity and increase your max health. Ultra good shit. Easy. Outplayed, I would say. If I am not mistaken, yeah, we can climb here. The biggest issue that I have with the chapter 6 so far is like I don't understand like how like Masty could forget about it. That like to put the stuff that allows you to craft weapons and shit on the Zen. Because yeah, on the ship you cannot really like for example make the ammunition. As far as I see, you cannot also, you do not have the arcane stuff, so you cannot like craft runes, you cannot upgrade the medallions and shit. What is up there? Orc and Doggo. But anything? No. I hope like it's gonna be enough arrows and shit. I mean, to be honest, I already can see that that's probably not gonna be enough. Gonna have to be using like regular arrows as well. I'm using the regular arrows instead of razor ones. Not good. Now, shamans, let's go. There's one more on the right side. There's one more shaman. One more Orc elite. Actually, two more. And the troll. That's the last one.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Ah, yeah, right, we have to kill the other guys first. Is that Coronel? Yeah. I'll get fucked. Ring of Orcish Warlords. What is that for? Seems strangely cold. Oh, Pedro.
Traitor, so I've found you at last. Many of the mercenaries have sold their souls to Beliar, and often I still feel bad about slaughtering them just like that. For you, scummy swine, I'll make an exception. I ought to just kill you on the spot.
Stop. I beg you. They have put a spell on me. I would never have betrayed the monastery of my own free will. You have no idea what I've been through in the last few days. They put this voice in my head. I couldn't defend myself against the Orcish colonel questioned me for days. He beat me constantly. Spare me.
Serpentis,
Please, no. Yes.
Elixir of Life. Very nice.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Under Elixir of Life. Well, we scale even further. Very nice. He's running, good.
An impressive ship you have there.
Stop babbling. Just tell me.
Ah. It's
That's exactly what I
dead.
had.
They won't. Where? May the.
Wait a minute.
Told you that.
Want to talk with Milton?
It was obvious.
Never gonna change that. As if I didn't have enough problems.
What? I really.
All we can do is wait and see.
It's better to watch
You-
out who you tell what.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Do you really think?
Those are all just
Close
nobody
enough to
ever
level up.
asks for my opinion.
Not good that he caught me.
You
Yeah. I won't be able to sleep now. On the second side, I think it's whatever. Unless in this mod, having this effect actually have like the additional negative effects. It doesn't look like, at least looking at the stats, I don't seem to have anything. The kiting. The question is, what this dragon gonna be weak against? Probably blunt.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Arco letter. What was that about? Last warning, I don't care if you can cross the bridge from the okay. The suggestion how to solve the another puzzle that is going to occur. Just have to hit certain spots.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
I didn't charge the Eye of Enos. Well, we are going back. I feel like my biggest problem with this mod is that like you get an ultra boost to the power at the very end of it, but you don't have enough time to play with it because you only can have like a little bit of fun here in the Halls of Irdorath, and it's rather supposed to be test of your stats and abilities rather than like a moment to have a fun, because like everything is cleared out by the moment that you're getting like more powerful equipment. Maybe if you would be getting more powerful equipment early in the game, I think that could be cool, somewhat. Okay, but you have fucking...
One less monster.
Kingdom come.
One less monster around.
Hey.
Okay, wait. How the fuck? My eye is pulsing with energy if I still have like a heart of one of the dragons with me.
Well, yeah. Yes, provided the.
That'll only cause more trouble.
What is
Same old thing.
For best
all
res-
over again.
for
That's totally obvious.
No idea. You tell me.
$119 blunt arrows. I am kind of afraid that I'm just not gonna have enough blunt arrows to kill the final dragon. It might it might be quite bad, to say the least. Hello.
Stay, human. All of my senses tell me that the murderer of my own flesh and blood stands before me.
Really? Who are you calling a murderer, you hellspawn?
You have my brother Fiomather on your conscience, and you will pay for that.
Stop making so much noise. Let's get down to business.
You have come far, little human.
Well, The guy is invulnerable now. Actually, never mind. We can shoot him. Oh well.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Alright, later on we're gonna have like possibility to regenerate the Eye of Enos. Huh. Okay, that's problematic. Like normally I wouldn't hit this. It's like arrow goes through the freaking wall apparently in there. Oh well. This is what it is. Blunt arrows. That is.
There he is.
I really hope like I'm not gonna have to kill much more. There's actually more. Let me fucking go! God damn it. Auto aim in Gothic.
There he is.
I want to swap to the ice block. I was dealing like a less damage to the guy. For some particular reason. Yeah, for some reason I was doing like a less damage to him. But yeah, it seems like all my blunt arrows gonna probably go to waste, which I am not a big fan of, because that means like I'm gonna have to face the final boss without blunt arrows, and I am not sure if my other type of the arrows gonna deal any sort of the damage. It is undead dragon, yes, so maybe like, I don't know, like he's supposed to be kind of. He might be he might have defenses against magic. Gonna have to test it out, but yeah, blunt arrows probably going to shit. I won't be able to to make new arrows, as there is no working station on the ship whatsoever. I almost jumped off. Are you going to Lobar's farm? Yes. How did you know?
I can't read that.
We will be able to read it somehow later, isn't it? Actually, I'm not sure at this point. Alright, got our super potion. Plus 15 dex. And only that? Or the others? Yeah, I have also strength bonus? No, or maybe it's... I'm not sure. Whatever. I found something like a temple here. It's inhabited by the undead beings. This is all the remains. Blah 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 blah. Oh, we're gonna have more undead, so I have to waste all my blunt arrows. I am really not happy about it. Actually, I might be more happy about it than I have expected. I thought there were gonna be more undeads, but seems like not. You have no headshot or what? I cannot headshot them for some reason. Interesting. They have like a shit damage. They are overall fucking terrible. Oh well, interesting.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Here we're gonna have undeads. Hello.
You came in order to challenge me and my work. You are doomed to fail. No one has ever succeeded in getting past my crypt. Turn back, for you too shall never reach the secret halls of Irdorath.
Unlucky. You say turn back, but you was already prepared to shoot me down. Very not nice of you, gamer. Yeah, right. Very small. Actually, I'm shooting them with the razor arrows. Oh well. Can I go down? Yeah. Okay. Something gonna spawn here, yeah. It seems like because of this bow, I can damage anything with anything essentially. I don't know, maybe my damage is calculated as a blade damage. I have no idea. It's fucking weird. I'm not supposed to be dealing that much damage to undeads. I will. Huh. I did like 1 damage per hit to him. I guess I just was hitting above the threshold of the defenses and that's it. Like 1 damage? That's weird. Many Stormbringers. And here, like, we're gonna have demon spawning, isn't it? No. Yeah, I am quite concerned about the amount of the blunt arrows I do have here. I was seeing like a double damage to the guy somehow. There is like, I have no idea how did that work, but whatever. Small firestorm, way of death, 710 damage. Shrink monster. 710 damage. I wonder if I can Hello? Okay, I take it, I guess. Nice mod, fantastic mod. 10 out of 10. Hey, like, my big regret regarding this mod is just the fact, like, you do not have time to just have fun with your final build. Like, once you get in like very powerful, there is nothing more to do. It's like the only issue that I have. My fucking ears. Alright, it's the last one. Oh! Ah, that's probably the fucking bitches. Okay, but that one's closed. Gamer. Interesting. Now it opens. Okay, so it was clearly a bug. Well, no matter. Just thought like the other gate's supposed to be opened, but only now it's supposed to be opened. Campy, can you tell me one thing? Does Masty hates fucking archers or something? Why there is no workshop on the ship? Does he have like a inner hatred towards like every single person that uses the bow? You have found workshop for mages? Ah, yeah, right. He hates mages too. Because like the arcane stuff is not there. I mean, you can make the runes, technically. Not on the ship, but further in the halls of the Irdorath. But yeah. You cannot, for example, upgrade the amulets. That is the main skill for mages. When they are reaching the halls of the Irdorath. There is like only workshops for the essentially armorers. So you could say like melee builds. That's a warm welcome, I guess.
I can't read that.
Are you at 100% bow? No, 91. I could get right now to 90, 95, but this is max. Also, like, I can't read that. You can read it at some point. Like, you can learn their language, isn't it? Or am I tripping? Because I'm pretty sure I have been reading some of these books. I'm pretty sure I have been reading some of these books. But yeah, Campy, with this mod you kinda cannot reach 100% over unless you're gonna overlap or use the links or something. Because yeah, that one gives you minus 5%.
I can't read that.
I guess there's no point to try reading anything.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Welcome, gamer. If you use Dragon Bow, yeah. What do you mean Dragon Bow? What is Dragon Bow? The previous bow? The one that gives you 120 dexterity? That one is not that good though. You're losing 40 damage in comparison to this monster. Ah, right. The Dragon Ball was available to buy. It was 165 damage. I completely forgot about to buy this one. Right. Oh well. Well, I forgot. I am using the heavy steel bow instead. But right, I completely forgot there is like actually the Dragon Ball. Not even needed? Well, definitely not.
So, you slimy worm, you have indeed dared to come before the gate of the Master.
Are you the one pulling the strings here?
I am the guardian of the halls of Irdorath, the mightiest source of Beliar's power on Earth. The divine strength of the Master flows through my hands. Only one word from me and you will fall into eternal madness.
I see. Guess I'll have to rid myself of another middleman.
Enough of this drivel. Your sight will
Good fight.
What with? What with?
Eye of Power.
Kadosh. Kadar. Open.
Open! That's you know. That's the cheat code. Open! He gave me some scrolls though. That's someone like knocking from the other side and opens you the doors and then just runs away. He has like a, you know, like the guy that opened the doors has like a huge anxiety, yeah? That's the case. I'm gonna eat mushrooms before reaching further. You ask why? I say why not? I never seen a fucking notification that my max mana would increase, by the way. Did they remove it? Like, did Masty remove it that you cannot like level up by eating the dark shrooms? Or maybe it's dark mushroom that increases your max mana, isn't it? Every 50. You can make potions with them. Aha, so... Okay, that's why I have never seen, because they literally do not increase your max mana, instead you do some sort of the fucking shitty potions. I see how it is. Oh look, Drogen. 47 magic arrows, PogChamp. But need to be Constantine apprentice, I see. Hello.
So now you've managed to find me.
Hi Zardas.
I've waited all too long for your arrival.
I can hear you.
Come on, stop pretending you planned it that way.
What do you know of my intentions? Have I not sent you the Seekers to lure you onto my trail? Have I not left the signs of my existence so clearly that you absolutely could not miss me? As much as you twist and turn, you cannot dispute all of that. There is only one thing that was not predetermined. You have destroyed one of my servants. He was chosen to bear the claw.
RGB belly? It's something behind him, or it's actually... Okay, whatever.
Enough said. I shall chase you back under the rock from whence you crept, you
Your bones will serve...
Okay, what the fuck is this? Why they are alive? Where is my... Ah? Well, mass distraction as a spell literally doesn't work. Fantastic. Like, lovely. Like, are you fucking serious? What are you gonna tell me next? Like, the Destroy Undead is not gonna work too? It doesn't. Like... One damage, PogChamp. Maybe fire arrow is gonna do something. Solid 15 damage, fantastic. So I don't know, like magic arrows? The damage. You know what? It's such a fucking... That's 15 damage. What about Blood Arrows? Oh, deals deal damage. Ah. No, it just doesn't make sense, to be honest. It's this fight is, not gonna lie, like ultra shitty. It's like billions of the spawns of the things that have like a like, you know, requirement to be beaten by certain particular way. Otherwise you do like a 1 damage to few of these things. To be honest, I'm impressed how shit this fight is. I am very not impressed. How much dex do you have? 181. Oh! Seekers here as well. Ah, these Seekers have like billions fucking defenses. Nice. Or like HP. Well, not gonna lie. This is probably the worst fucking boss fight I have actually seen in this mod, and probably in overall mod. Stat check fight. To be honest, more like autism check fight. Like this, it's just bug check more like. Like these Seekers do not do anything. Unless they are the ones that are spawning things, I have no idea. One damage. The last blunt arrow. Nah, I cannot even fire this last blunt arrow. Well, that's funny. I cannot beat this boss. I don't have enough arrows. I would need like more blunt arrows, but I don't have enough. The guy is healing 15 points per second, essentially. I can deal max 15 damage per second, which ultimately means that I cannot beat this boss. That's pretty much how it went. I guess I got defeated by the by the mod. If I had like a... If I would knew that like it's gonna be like that, I wouldn't be using the blunt arrows at all. In the pretty much the whole game. But yeah, I ultimately cannot do anything right now. I am like beaten by the boss. I am beaten by the mod. It is impossible for me to, you know, to beat the guy. It is out of the question. I just literally don't have enough like blunt arrows and magic arrows. Like the razor arrows deals 1 damage per hit for some particular reason. The fire arrows deals 15 damage per hit and regular arrows deals 15 damage per hit. The guy is regenerating 15 HP per second, which essentially means that the only damage they can do like to the guy is if I would be using the blunt arrows, which deals around 200 damage per hit, and with these actually killing the guy is not a biggie. Because it's Skeleton Dragon, yeah. That's why like the blunt damage is good against him. And yeah. I just... The game, I couldn't like, you know, it's not like that I didn't craft the arrows out of the pure laziness or anything like that. I crafted as much as I could. It's just that the game didn't provide me enough steel bars and everything. I didn't expect that I need to have like you know, so much. I checked Campy. He's selling only normal arrows. Let's go back and see, because yeah, I cannot even, you know, I cannot even make the fucking arrows because there is no workshop, yeah. The best thing I can do eventually to beat this game, to beat this mod, is to, I don't know, like perhaps start over again. And at the beginning I had 200 blunt arrows. 200 is supposed to be enough to beat the final boss. That's bad, it's a lot of problem for archer build. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, right now I tell you, it is impossible for me to beat this boss. The boss is literally unbeatable for me. Unless like, I don't know, I could like pick the group of the gamers of the ship, because I never tried that. Like, you know, all the friends and just like storm all together, so they're gonna be doing like melee damage to the guy. Then maybe you can possibly beat him, but like in my current state at the given moment I literally don't see a possibility to do that. Unless like maybe now he gonna start selling the blunt arrows. No. He is healing. Every dragon is healing from the beginning. Vivar. If the healing is bound to seekers, I can actually try to kill them. But like he was healing from the very beginning, and the first moment I started shooting him, I have noticed he's healing like a. Although maybe he's healing less. I have to check out. Maybe you're right about it. We're gonna give it another try. But for now, let's see.
I could have told you that before.
That isn't true.
You already know what I think.
Life.
Nobody wants to know.
What?
Not strain, but I need ammunition.
Maybe.
Yeah, he sells only regular arrows. And yeah, on the ship there is literally no workshop, so I cannot do more. Even if there was a workshop, I have no steel bars.
That will never change.
So I wouldn't be able to make the arrows anyway. I mean, like, you know, to be honest, like, well, it's just that like I guess like in the next version of Liver, Masty is supposed to pay attention to the halls of Irdorath.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
For like anything else
no
besides melee builds, because I guess like he just forgot, he neglected it or something.
I'm not touching that.
Well,
so why won't they listen to me?
But yeah, no one offers his services to help, like. So yeah, I guess we stand no chance. Fighting in melee is just out of the question, I guess. I don't even have good 100 weapon. Well, that sucks. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check how much he heals. Nice. While talking to him, he actually is flagged. I see.
So
Let's see. Actually, right. He's killing his bones to seekers, it seems like. So maybe it is. Unless he starts to heal at some point. Thanks, Humpty. But hey, like, I guess we can do it. Have you fought the mage before this gate? Obviously. Without it, you couldn't access. The archer build seems so OP, why? It's actually like quite hard way of playing. It's like it scales well, that's for sure, but $15 arrows, 15 HP gaming. No munition. We are getting there. Like, it's funny, like a seeker started fighting the others. Oh. Is this gonna work? No! What the fuck is going on? I started moving slowly. Very useful spell. 10 out of 10 when it comes to usefulness. Makes you walk slowly. But yeah. Wait, you're not healing, isn't it? This is kind of anticlimactic, isn't it? I'm looking for the ice wave. I cannot find it. That is ice arrow. This is ice wave. At least I had like short moment of relief, isn't it? No! Something was blocking me to the left side. I couldn't move. What? Dude. Ah. Unbelievable. Can place all the scrolls on the hotbar now? Fuck champ. I mean, like the thing is, let me actually see. But yeah, that's a good information for anyone that's going to play this mod. It's just for the final fight. You have to prepare shit tons of scrolls, AoE type of scrolls. We're gonna go back on the ship and see if anyone is selling scrolls. It would be very nice if someone would do. Maybe like Vatra's selling shit. Because if you won't be able to, like, you know, cast AoE, then like it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be fucking like annoying running around and just shooting at the guy. Well, this fight has issues. But yeah, they are coming mostly to the neglect of any other classes but the melee type of classes. That's the problem.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
So I cannot sleep. And everyone went to sleep, but where? Well, at least most.
Who told you that?
Can't go on like this forever.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's totally obvious.
Hey, you!
Milton not gonna have spare. He has potions to spare.
Really didn't deserve that.
You already know what
should have known better.
I could have told you that before.
What about beneath the boat? No one there. But yeah, we essentially died to the game like stopping me, like I couldn't move. The left side, that's why like I was just standing still instead. Okay, Batras, come on.
Hey, you! What?
2 ice waves. But this is literally nothing. Like 2 ice waves, it's not gonna be that much of help. Mojar, this is not theory, this is what it is. It's actually straight up said in the game. I never noticed that. You have to do plenty of dialogue options, with many different NPC to come to this conclusion. I think you have to also like completely heal the guy on the DLC in the Yankandar, in the bandits camp. You have to help him, and then like, you know, I think like this leads to the quest further. But overall, like the reason why Lester, for example, have these headaches is because like he's being called to become a seeker as well. And that's why when we defeat the undead dragon, he feels the relief. That's what you can tell in the, you know, end game dialogues when you're talking with your friends and stuff. Patras. I cannot speak to the guy anymore. Lol. But yeah, it is the game itself talking about like at some point, like if you gather enough information, you're gonna mention to Lester that hey, it turns out that like the seekers are your brothers from the swamp camp.
What?
And that's what it is. So seekers go insane? Or more like sect camp people going insane? Who is the black magician? Perhaps some sort of the guru. We had many gurus in the sect camp. If you look at his model, like maybe the guy that, you know, like it doesn't matter, like, to be honest. So it was a good question, but Madis, yeah, totally. Well, that's a cringe fest, by the way. I don't know, like, I have no idea what to do about this, to be honest. Like, I guess Fire Rain is okay. He has the tattoos on his face, yeah, something like that. Like, Breath of Death is useless, isn't it? Destroy and Death pretty much useless too in our situation. No, it's not what you mean, it's not. What is not? Breath of Death, like, doesn't do anything. Or like the other spell. It seems like it's glitched. Or Wave of Death doesn't do anything. Let me actually see which one is that. This one's... Destroy Evil is OP against him? Is Destroy Evil and Destroy Undead two different spells? Or Undead? In the original, yes. In the original you one-shot him essentially, but here you do nothing. You are not hitting direct against him, yeah. That's how it worked. Like, the biggest upset is just the fact like that would be such a easy boss fight if I only had enough blunt arrows. Instead we have to fight with the fucking retarded 15 damage per hit, and for some reason the razor arrows are programmed in the way that like they deal 1 damage per hit. Both to the undeads and to the undead dragon. But yeah. Big shame that it is actually ending like that, because it is essentially like the mood killer. The whole mod, like, you know, had its ups, had its down, mostly like very positive experience. But this like a culmination of the journey is just kicking the nuts. Sadly. It is very anticlimactic and overall just fucking sucks. What is Breath of the Undead? What does it do? It is just like a stronger or weaker? I have no idea. You know what? Out of the pure curiosity. Weaker, I guess. Ah! I see! The RGB belly, that's supposed to be his eyes. But something was fucking wrong, and before, like, he had the RGB on the fucking dick.
Enough.
You're
nice. Yeah. It just doesn't do damage. He himself doesn't do damage, isn't it? Alright, so these two are useless. What you want? We want definitely spawn some demons. We probably can spawn only one skeleton though. So golems. We want the ice wave. We want. Can we shrink the guy? Curious.
Enough.
You're.
It didn't work. Are you cheesing again? No, I am being cheesed. I am using the bow for the sake to cheese, and I have been cheesed by the game because well, the game didn't provide enough working stations, so I cannot make arrows. Varices? Okay. Alright, you got me. But yeah. We have like a hard time here.
So, your bone.
At the beginning, I wasn't doing the full damage to him. I have heard someone is out of arrows, yeah. Lol. Well, I kind of don't want to use... This looks kind of bullshit. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, that would be easy boss fight, but I am out of arrows. That's the problem. I wonder when he summons thing. It is like a time dependent? That sucks. It does indeed sucks. Quite a fucking shitty situation. Fire arrows literally do no damage to the guy, which is another like a shitty situation. Because I have like quite okay amount of it. Like razor arrows actually deal 1 damage per hit for some reason. Coded like that. For this another reason, I guess. Oh, not very nice. I have not enough like a fire range and stuff. If I had like a plenty of fire range, then maybe it would work just fine. The demon summon does essentially nothing. I don't know, like maybe golems could be okay for taking an aggro. Breath of Death and Destroy Undead. Like Destroy Undead does nothing. Breath of Death doesn't do anything to guys around. Wave of Death doesn't do anything. I thought like Wave of Death is essentially can clear everything out on your way, but it doesn't. I don't have like a storm. I don't have AoE spells. Fire rain we really supposed to use only in the, you know, in the situation there are gonna be a lot of the enemies around. Otherwise, there is just no point. Killing the guy slowly is also out of the question, kind of. Transform him to Dragon Snapper. You know what? I have a question though. Okay. Huge 15 damage per hit. Is he gonna start summoning stuff on me? Like, is the thing gonna take aggro on me if I'm gonna be standing here? You coming? Yeah, normal arrows like it deals absolutely minimal amount of the damage. "2,000 years later." I mean, like, okay, complainers. Let me fix it. Oh, fantastic. Okay, let's go. I clicked one and... Alright, so his summons and the phases and shit are apparently kind of his HP related. My camera fucking changes angle on its own. Oh, good arrow. Hi. Alright, healing gone. Yeah, fantastic. This guy literally like receiving 0 damage per hit, yeah? And now he's receiving like a bare minimum. Let's go on the very bottom. How is your day, guys? Good? Do I have magic arrows? Yeah, good. Having fun? Good boss fight? Some of my arrows like eating in the fucking Narnia. Not often though, but yeah, sometimes.
You're mine!
Wow. Entitled bitch, aren't you, Undead Dragon? Well... Not gonna lie, this is probably the most anticlimactic like boss fight I have ever participated in. But yeah, like, if there are like any advices that I could give is like less of listening to people like Rugguard and more of actually just trying, you know. I like Rugguard, but like, you know, the idea of like the game's supposed to be like it's single player game, not like a, you know, competitive fucking shooter. Just think in the first place of not to fuck player up, think in the first place on how to like essentially make the experience pleasant. So first of all, like things like, okay, how to make every single build possible viable that question's supposed to be answered. If that would be the case, like things like not putting the workshop into the on the ship like wouldn't appear, yeah. We good? We good. Thrilling boss fight, thrilling as hell. Imagine if I wouldn't have other arrows besides these that I currently have, and I would have to go back to the ship to refill when the guy is on 0 HP. He seems quite mad. Yes, yeah, like my point is like, you know, it's just people have like a different approach. Like for example, good Gothic players like Rukart and many others might actually demand the mod to be as hard as possible and so on and so forth. But like I think there are like a better ways to approach it. Like even like some sort of the challenge run system, like difficulty choices and so on and so forth. Even like in that case, for people like that, increasing the HP on the higher difficulties of the enemies to the very high amounts, or like lowering the amount of LP that you are getting per, you know. Okay, boom, we won. PogChamp. Big fight. Thanks for power, Yeet. Alright, I wonder if all these hell spawns that the guy created like are here or not. Let me see. Oh. Loot yeet. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate it big time. But yeah, accessibility, 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 and yet again accessibility. It's definitely the first thing that, you know, when you're designing like any sort of the mod or anything like that, it's just... I think like the reason why like a Chronicles of Myrtana like are such a good mod is because the accessibility in that one is just fantastic. Sometimes like, sometimes you have like confusing things, like for example the fact that like it is not worth to sell skins to anyone. You rather have to sell it only to that one particular NPC in the city. Missing ingredients. Okay, we cannot actually do it. Unlucky. Those are things that like the mod could work on, but overall like the tutorials in form of the books and so on and so forth is quite a decent thing. Hi Diego. Huh. Okay.
Hey.
Gamer? Why are you... Game?
Hey, watch it. Just you wait, you sumbitch.
Okay. Interesting. Well, let's decanonize the whole Gothic 3. But yeah, like I cannot shoot the bodies with the arrows. Very interesting.
Just you.
Oh well. But yeah, like regarding the sect camp and seekers playing the dudes.
We won't be here much longer.
It's like my headaches just blew away. How did you do that?
I have destroyed the enemy.
I
Must
have
have been
destroyed
something
the enemy.
Undead
Hopefully.
Wait a minute.
But yeah.
We won't be here much.
Hopefully.
But yeah, like I didn't finish the quest lines, I guess, and because of that, I kind of like I cannot unlock the proper dialogues. But ultimately, yeah, the game definitely, if you're gonna do like much enough quests, explains you that seekers are actually the guys from the sect camp. What next? G3. Holy shit, how long your sword is! Okay. Once they starting fighting. He has a flamberge. With jaded edge. That one looking nice. But like 150 range, dude. It's like... It's the length like from Warsaw to the fucking... Germany. At least. Berlin perhaps. But no, the next is Dark Souls 2 PvP. I need to collect clips and everything. I'm not sure when we're gonna play the next. Are there flamberges without jagged edge? That's a very good question. But yeah, we cannot play G3 because G3 just got decanonized. Sorry, not sorry.
Shit! That hurt! Ah! Murderer!
Vatras cannot be killed. Milton can. Where is Milton though? Oh, Milton disappeared. Milton's supposed to be on top here. Ah, no, wait, I killed Milton long time ago, my bad. Ah, it's fine then.
Hey, you!
I didn't expect...
Well, GG.
And the humans slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
Zardos! What exactly happened in the Temple of Irdorath?
With the help of Innos, you have defeated the Avatar of Evil, and I have taken its power unto myself. Since I left the Circle of Fire, this alone has been my goal. What was denied to me in the Temple of the Sleeper has now finally come to pass. Beliar has chosen me.
Doom, doom, doom.
So, you obey the God of Darkness now?
No, I do not obey Beliar any more than you obey Innos. Not even the gods know what fate has in store for us. And I am only just beginning to grasp what options are open to me. But one thing is certain, we shall meet again.
Well, GG. Oh yeah, ultimately the mod suffers from... Let me actually decrease the volume. Here you go. The mod suffers from the huge accessibility problems. At least for archers. You know, starting with the stuff like, for example, you cannot choose which skins you're about to sell yourself, which is a problem. Because like some armors, for example, that you could craft require particular skins. Like for example, to make the apprentice hunter armor, I think it is, you need 5 shadow beast skins. And there is one more armor that is called, I think, Master Hunter armor. And that one probably requires some sort of the skins as well. And, well, when you are selling the skins to Bosper, you're selling all the skins that you have on yourself. So ultimately, you're just getting completely fucked by the game mechanics. Stuff like, for example, you cannot make money, let's say, blunt, magic, or fire arrows at once, and you have to go through the whole procedure that you are clicking in the menu, the option to make the blunt arrows, you're making only 25 of them, then you are waiting 5 seconds for the animation, and so on and so forth. It is all like a huge accessibility problems. It makes the game very not smooth, it makes it clunky, it makes it wooden. It is just not a nice thing to experience. And yeah, like, think like, for example, the bow itself. Sorry, the workshop for the bows itself is not even on the ship, it's just fucking big, huge question mark. Like, it is actually so fucking stupid. But yeah, if all these, like, accessibility things is going to be fixed, I'm pretty sure I might be able to call this mod probably the best Gothic 2 mod to ever exist. It's just that these things have to be fixed. Because right now, for example, I had way more pleasure playing Gothic 2 script patch, I think the mod is called. That essentially was simply fixing the bugs in the original Gothic 2 Knights of the Raven. Like making some balance changes as well, but like minor stuff, yeah. Ivar, I said the mods that are based on Gothic 2, like, you know, the add-ons on for the original game, because like Chronicles of Myrtana, I take like on completely, it's completely something different. It's like a total. How that's called? Total X something, I think. Well, it's overhaul of the whole game. It's like, it's not the Gothic conversion. Well, very X, by the way. Yeah, you're right. It's called total conversion. Yeah, like. But then again, whether this like Vivar, this liver version and the last that we have played called 1.1.5 have completely different authors. It's like this version is called Masty's liver for now. Later on, this mod gonna change the name completely to something else that's gonna be called Eternal, Gothic 2 Eternal, or something like that. But yeah, essentially this one takes the Gothic 2 game and expands it a lot, whereas like the original liver tries to be very, very faithful to the original. Besides that one boss fight that you have in this game, like this skeleton guy at the fortress. Don't remember any complaints back then? Yeah, because there was nothing of these new implementations. There was no boss fights, in the meaning like the dragons behaved like the old dragons from the original game. So there was no issue of the you know, type like of some constant fucking stats checking like that you experience, that you need certain amount of this type of depths and here this type of depths and so on and so on. As the game played exactly like Gothic 2. There was no like issues with like a arrow crafting. These 2 years ago, like in the original liver mod, we have played with melee build with the shields, with kind of additional restrictions that we pulled on ourselves, and that was about it. That was a very simple playthrough. Here, like when you have like more complicated assortment of the that you are playing with, which like, you know, arrows essentially and stuff, different type of arrows and things like that, then like the mod kind of like falls apart because of the lack of the good accessibility. Because to make the arrows, for example, the blunt arrows that you are using to fight undead, you need to have stuff like steel bars. To make steel bars, you need to mine ore. And to mine ore effectively, you need to buy better ore mining, which I didn't do. If I did do that, I probably would have enough blunt arrows right there. But on the other side, if I would do that, and because of that would be using more blunt arrows, I still would have a problem. The point is that like the amount of the steel bars in the game are limited, whereas very limited, in fact. I was running around all the merchants and buying all the steel bars every single chapter because these were that limited. I had like I have problems with the arrows and where I supposed to take like the particular arrows from like across the whole playthrough. And they're not supposed to be made in the way that like you have to respectfully pay attention to the amounts of like the arrows that you have and be super careful about them. No, you're supposed to have like a penalties in the form of that. If you are not careful with the arrows, you're probably just gonna have to spend more resources for the sake of to get yourself more arrows. You're not supposed to have like situation in which the only viable way for you to deal damage is taken away from you because of the various reasons. For an example, you are missing a lot because you have like not that much of the accuracy with your bow, and because of that a lot of the arrows just doesn't hit the targets, which essentially means that you are, for example, losing a lot of the blunt arrows that are so important. Like, the normal arrows are infinitely refillable, but other arrows are just not. And that fucking sucks. It is absolutely fucking terrible. It is just like, in my opinion, not very good design. The same goes, like, I'm not sure, like, how about the mages. Like, maybe the next liver playthrough I'm gonna do is gonna be on the mage build. But mages have amulets. They can, like, craft amulets and stuff. And I wonder, like, if they have, like, a similar issues. Because, like, the crafting stations for the amulets and upgrades and stuff to them are just not there. They are not in the 6th chapter. The only thing from the mod that is additional thing in the 6th chapter is working table for armorers. So yeah, essentially melee builds, like, because, well, not always though, but usually, yeah, you kind of want to get yourself very good armor in case if you are going with the melee build, and this is like a part of what you are focusing on. Not yet. Quite shame it is like that in this game at the given moment. Yet again, it's all of these issues probably gonna be fixed in the next version of the Masty's mod, which is good. It's just that, like, I am not sure, like, how many of these issues comes from the simple neglecting of certain issues, and, like, it's gonna be fixed in another version, and how many of them are actually design decisions, because, like, it might be also, like, decision of the mod creator to, for example, limit the resources in the world of the game to the point that it is just, like, considered hard. But I think this is not really the play. It is. I don't think it is really a play, because, like, to be honest, Gothic 2 completed. Yes, we have finished. To be honest, I think just, well, this game doesn't work very well in this type of environment. Like, the game is too buggy. There is too many, like, issues. I think, like, the best approach to mod making is like they did in Chronicles of Myrtana, where they focused on the full accessibility. So, like, annoying stuff, for example, like locking on your teammates is just gone because you simply cannot attack your teammates when you are in the party with them. And you could solve that issue by simply locking on, but locking on in Gothic seems always very, very clunky. So instead, like, you have the accessibility thing that just, well, you are not making damage to your teammates. Simple like that. That fucking easy. When it comes, for example, to skins, you can choose if you're gonna sell all your skins that you have with yourself, or you can just like sell only one type of the skin. For example, you can sell, you want to sell all your Shadow Beast skins, then you can just like choose the option from the menu to do that. And yeah, that's very good, especially because certain armors require certain type of items, yeah, and skins included. I, for example, had at some point situation that I sold everything that I had, and I realized like, fuck, wait, I have to load the save because I'm not going to have my skins to craft the armor that I want later on, and that sucks. Okay. That being said, I think we are going Dark Souls now. Gonna play for like hour or two, and I guess that's gonna be all for today. But yeah, when it comes to Gothic 2, right now we are finished. We have finished the mod. Overall, for the vast majority, very good experience, with flaws here and there, like mostly like a clunkiness of the game mechanic, yeah. But yeah, good mod. It's just that it needs to be polished here and there, and then it's gonna be like very good experience, most likely. So hey, what we are doing next is that I am restarting the live stream, changing the category, like changing the title, and we are gonna do like Dark Souls Invasions for maybe 1 hour or something like that. And then I'm going to see what's gonna come next, if we're gonna play on this sort of the new game from the Gothic universe in the oncoming days. But for now, I probably for the next few days I'm gonna play some Dark Souls and just gonna do invasions and stuff. Well, that being said, be right back, guys.